You know, even after watching the trailer for this movie, I don't think anything could have prepared me for that ending because, wow. So, Bottoms is a brand new comedy film that I already had low expectations for, but I wanted to give it a fair chance. The film is directed by Emma Seligman, and it stars Rachel Sennett, Iowa Debris, Havana Rose Liu, Nicholas Galitzine, and surprisingly, Marshawn Lynch. So the movie's about two unpopular girls named Josie and PJ who start a high school fight club to meet girls and lose their virginity. That is pretty much the plot in a nutshell. And let me just say this right here, right now, coming off the gate. I think this is one of the funniest films of the entire year. Like, y'all, I have not laughed this hard in a movie theater since Jackass Forever. The comedy in here is so perfectly timed and really well executed and directed. So there are different types of humor in this movie. There's slapstick humor, there is clever play on words humor, and there is even some dark humor, which is right up my alley. Sure, there is a scene where all the girls come together and they're all being vulnerable with one another and talking about their trauma and their past. Now, to an extent, it is comedic, but some viewers may also find it rather uncomfortable. But here's the thing, it works. It doesn't feel cringe. It doesn't feel lackluster. It feels perfectly well placed and executed. And I appreciate that. And I am glad that this movie did not rely all of its good jokes, or at least majority of the jokes, all on one character. Because if this movie went that route, it wouldn't have worked as well as it did. Which leads me into the cast, because the cast in this film is just incredible. Every single character was flat out hilarious, and every actor and actress had a moment to shine and show off their true comedic skills and talents. The chemistry between the entire cast was remarkable. Like, you could randomly put two cast members in a scene and they will both make the most out of it. Like, they were all that good. Rachel and Io's dynamic was tremendously charming. Whether it was constant banter or hyping each other up, it was as smooth as butter on screen as it was on paper. But out of all of the cast members, the biggest standouts to me were Nicholas Galitzine and Marshawn Lynch. So Nicholas plays the popular football star of the high school football team, and he's basically this charming yet idiot douchebag who has an ego more massive than his own muscles. But what makes it funny is that bro is out here banging MILFs, but he kind of has some feminine traits. So there is a scene where a car gets blown up, and once you see his reaction to watching the car get blown up, you'll know what I mean. And Marshawn Lynch, he basically plays himself, but if he was a history teacher, and it works. Dude had some of the funniest lines in this film, and honestly, I am glad that this film did not waste him, because Marshawn Lynch is already a funny dude in real life, and this movie just practically shows off that talent. And that ending, mind-blowingly chaotic. Based on the poster alone, I don't think anyone could have predicted that ending, because I sure didn't. Like, this movie starts off as one thing and it ends in this epic finale that it gave me more than what I originally anticipated. And I love when films do that. This movie also has a great runtime. Running at 90 minutes long, this movie managed to tell the story that it wanted to tell without having any parts feel too spaced out or missing. And lastly, this film has great social commentary on calling out the double standards and the issues pertaining to feminism and the inconsistencies with women supporting one another. For example, Josie and PJ, who are the two main characters, mind you, created a fight club as a way to help women protect and defend themselves and to uplift other women, when in reality, they created the club just so they could get laid by any means. That is such a degenerate mindset. Like, I couldn't even imagine being one of those girls who joined the club thinking I was going to be taught to defend and protect myself and uplift my fellow women, when in reality, I was there to just contribute nothing and do nothing supportive. Wild. There is another social commentary, but it is on fake allies. So fake allies are people who say that they're for the cause, but in reality, they don't do anything to show that support for the cause. But that's a conversation for a whole nother day. In the end, Bottoms, it's a great film. Great humor, great cast, great social commentary, and this movie just shows why sometimes you should never judge a film based off of its poster. So, plugging Bottoms into the rank system, I am placing this one into the pinnacle zone. But yeah, that is pretty much my review for Bottoms. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys thought about Bottoms. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What's your favorite comedy of the year so far? Whatever you thought, let me know down in the comment section below. And as always, guys, leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. And I will see you all in the next one.
After working up the nerve, almost equal in size, I walked around with the iron for any wrinkle in time. I paid a piece of my mind for every nickel and dime, but never less than a 5 and never slept on a job. A killer crept on your squad, yet never left the garage, where your God was close enough to see the flesh of his eyes. Get to the button and press, it's what the message advised. What's the threat behind the vest is where the testament lies.